Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video, I endorse Bernie Sanders for president or for the Democratic nomination. For all that shit, right? So, a lot of people are scared of Bernie because the rich people are really scared of Bernie, and they're scared of Bernie because they think Bernie's going to take all their money, right? But when the actual numbers get, reality, it's no. They're not getting all their money taken by any stretch of the imagination. So they don't want Bernie and they control everything. So, and they've got a lot of people that they puppet with propaganda. So that's what we see. Bernie is just FDR 2.0. I mean, he's nothing this country hasn't had as a president before, So when retards like Trump say this country will never be socialist, I mean, he's just a fucking idiot. It doesn't know shit about this country's history, okay? So Bernie Sanders will, I never have been of the opinion that there should be a profit motive in the medicine. Okay, that's it. It always seemed really, really kind of ridiculous that those types of things should have a profit motive attached to them. Okay, like you just broke your fucking arm. You don't have choices, right? You can't like go shop around. You need to get your arm fixed or whatever it is, right? And at that point, all these people standing there with their hands out waiting to get profit is ridiculous. I would much rather pay taxes and have smart kids that are able to be doctors go be doctors. So we have lots of doctors and we educated them, okay? And exceptional healthcare that doesn't cost $1 bazillion because right now schools make this insane amount of profit to educate doctors. Okay, so the doctors start their life off in the hole and they just pay all this money. So in their head, they're like, damn, I got to get paid. So removing that, making people that can be doctors want to be doctors, it's free school. Perfect. Then you work in hospitals and take care of people with tax dollars instead of there being a profit motive for healthcare. Okay? So, in our system, currently, there's no difference between profit and greed. There's no line. Okay? So, and we've seen this time and time again with people that just, like Pharma Dude, raising pharmaceutical prices overnight, hundreds of percentage for no other reason than just to make more money, okay? And that should be disgusting to everyone, right? And you know who it's not disgusting to? People who own stock in pharmacy corporations, people who work in pharmacy corporations, pharmaceutical industry all together, okay? And that's just seriously whacked, right? You need to move away from this profit model on healthcare, okay? I mean, there's still room for people, rich, ugly people that want plastic surgery so they're not as ugly anymore. Yeah, that'll still be a thing, I guess. So, isn't it funny how all these, not all of them, but a lot of these rich people are some serious troll looking like that guy, the freaking, the coal miner owning guy that I can't remember names for shit right now. They just did a late show or that HBO show with that British comedian. his name escapes me. He just did a whole entire thing on this again on this one dude. Just a piece of total human trash. Just uglier than anything, richer than shit. Bad news. Okay, so I'm getting sidetracked a bit. My point being is that healthcare. Now on the same kind of in my own personal beliefs, like, you know, people need to stop eating like shit. Really. I mean, I'm in the grocery store and I'm standing in line and I'm looking around and I'm looking in fat people or unhealthy looking people's baskets and I'm seeing exactly why they are fat and unhealthy looking. It's not fucking rocket science. Watch my video on fucking the best diet nutrition info on YouTube. It's seriously not that complicated to be extremely healthy. And it basically starts with not buying processed food. You know, very lightly processed, like somebody ground it up and pressed it into something, you know. That's it. You know? I mean, I bought some pesto the other day. You know, that's processed food. But there's only a handful of ingredients, each one of which I totally would eat and can pronounce and is just a natural ingredient, right? So when you look at the ingredient statements on shit and you see things you can't pronounce, then you shouldn't eat that. And if I have to be the one telling you that, then yeah. So this is why, you know, and this isn't the only reason why we need Bernie, okay? Bernie is not, well, you know, the people who are doing these deep state coups and wars and all that shit, they are deep state. So whether Bernie can actually stop these fuckers from doing these fucked up regime change coups on basically socialists or anybody that does good for the majority of the people and kind of, you know, the rich people don't do as good as they possibly could be doing. And that just pisses off the rich people. Like, I could be a fucking 100 millionaire. I only have 50 million. God damn it. Fuck, I need to kill people. I need to fucking kill people. I need to steal people's shit. I need to lie. I mean, that's rich people in a nutshell, man. It's never enough for those pieces of shit, okay? They're evil, sociopathic trolls, okay? This is who fucking hoards money. Look at them. Look at their faces. From fucking Soros to the fucking Koch brothers to that piece of shit Cole guy. They're all a bunch of fucking trolls. We need to take their fucking goddamn ability to fucking control shit away from them. Have a nice life, dude, but just stop fucking with all the governments in the entire world all the time. I mean, this shit these Koch brothers do is just fucked. And you could argue that the shit that Soros does is fucked. That's all a matter of opinion, okay? But, you know, disenfranchising people is, you know, that, and that's the biggest difference between, you know, the Koch brothers influence and the fucking Soros influence. Soros is empowering people. I mean, he literally donates money to activists tons. I mean, you can just go on his website and make a proposal to do stuff and he might freaking back you. Now, the Koch brothers only back you if you are want to deregulate them, okay? So there's a lot of differences between the Soros and the Koch brothers were. But anyway, so, and these people all maintain their fortunes. They will still be ridiculously rich under a Bernie administration. But here's the freaking thing that people need to understand, okay? And this is just a simple, you know, anybody can understand this, right? If you have a pie, which we'll say the pie is all the resources in the United States, okay? So there's the pie, all the resources, right? Now, when fewer and fewer people have more and more of that pie, there's just less pie to go around, okay? So who has the most pie right? And we see people just getting more and more pie. Their chunks of the pie are huge. And it's not like they can have these huge chunks of pie and then everybody else. No. Guess who's giving up their chunks of pie so these people can have huge chunks of pie? Like pretty much the poor people and the middle class, okay? That's who gives up their portion of the resources so these other people can just have this maddening size freaking thing. Okay? And this has never worked well. In history, we have seen this time and time again that this kind of freaking disparity, because these people are not special. And in most cases, these people are sociopaths. All right? Your ability to hoard money and get massive amounts of money, that does not mean you're A, smart, or B, a good person, okay? And quite frankly, to do the really messed up things that these hedge funds, for example, do, like, for example, moving all the United States' factories over to China, for example. That wasn't the fucking workers in the plants that decided to send those factories away, was it? No, that was the fucking rich people trying to get fucking richer at the expense of the fucking poor people and the middle class. Period. Okay? So when the decisions are left to those kind of people, the sociopathic people that hoard money, then look what we end up with. It's fucking retarded. Okay? And then they give themselves tax breaks so they get to hoard even more and more money. And the more they hoard, the less there is for everyone else. The only mechanism there is in this world, aside from fucking theft, right, is taxes to level the playing field in this retarded ass system. And trust me, you can look at my resource-based economy videos to understand where I think we ought to be headed. But currently, this is the system we live in. And if we want a better system, like, it fucking disgusts me to hear people being killed, hear kids being put in cages, hear fucking drone bombing, killing, wedding things. This is all just complete BS that needs to freaking stop. There is no point for all this shit at all, other than rich fucking assholes that own fucking military industrial complex corporations trying to get even richer, trying to take even more of the pie for themselves, hoarding pie hoarders. It's just fucking gross, okay? The banks, the military industrial complex, the prison industry, all these fucking things are disgusting. All right? They're how morons run shit, basically. I mean, if you're a complete idiot, you think blowing people up is a good idea, and that's how we should get shit done. All we gotta do is just kill those people over there, and everything will be perfect. Yeah, that never works. Ever. Okay? We're either gonna move past that fucking concept of, we just have to kill just these few people, and then everything will be fucking fabulous. Because here's the thing with that theory. Who kills those fucking people, right? Now, generally, who kills those people then come back and feel like they're obligated to more and they're entitled to everything. And hey, they're going to run the show maybe because, hey, we're fucking killers that we just killed for you. Now, maybe we'll kill you. We're the killers. We don't need fucking killers, okay? No, we need fucking scientists, okay? We need smart people. We need to fucking invest in education. We need people to be smart because let me tell you, there's a lot of really fucking stupid people in the United States. I mean, the last time I checked several years ago, we were number 14 in the world. And I have more intelligent conversations with gamers from around the world than I do with anybody in the country on a regular basis. Because fucking the United States is filled with idiots. Why we need to fucking extend education to 16 grades instead of 12 grades, okay? It's not, again, rocket science. Freedom is not freedom until you're free from the dumb. Okay? So just being around dumb people all the time, that gets annoying. So why don't we educate them so we can not be around the stupid people, because there is not as many stupid people anymore. Sounds fabulous to me. Now, we gave Trump the fucking, what did he do? Nothing. He gave the rich people more money. He fucked with China. He did fucking sign hemp into legality, so I cannot fault him 100%. He's a 100% retard, and even a broken watch is right twice a day. So, but, not all bad. Where we'd be had that friggin' wicked witch of the West or East or wherever the hell Hillary's from hadn't scammed Bernie in the first place, we would have had Bernie. So the whole country would have probably had legalized weed. We wouldn't be doing these bullshit coups in fucking Venezuela, Bolivia. We wouldn't be doing retarded shit, leaving our fucking allies out to hang in fucking, the Kurds. I mean, this guy, tax breaks for the rich. Oh, I'm going to build a wall that's super powerful, and they're just cutting through it. I mean, it's just a bunch of fucking retards, right? So, it's time for Bernie, right? End the retardation. Take us to the next level. And there's pretty much only a small fraction of people that need to fucking start paying their fair share, right? I mean, if you saw the amount of money I pay in taxes, just as a one, it's fucking insane, man. Insane. I mean, my fucking property taxes for 4 years were like average about $8,000 a year just for property taxes. That didn't include state taxes, federal taxes, and then all those other little taxes you're just paying all day long every day. Like, you go buy gas, there's taxes tied in at the pump. You go buy fucking this or that, there's taxes tied right into those fuckers. It's just endless. Fucking ridiculous. And I have no kids, I have no wives, so I have no substantial write-offs where I get, no, it's just boom, pay, and it's like, fuck, man. That's ridiculous. I'm not rich, but I have to pay insane amount of money. So I don't feel fucking bad for these rich people at all. I mean, I literally have to pay so much money that it like debilitates me as a fucking human, okay? It's ridiculous, the high percentage of taxes that I pay as my category as not a rich person, but a person that makes enough money, right? It's totally bogus, right? I'm getting hammered, right? So why would I give a shit if the rich get hammered? Because even if you fucking hammer the fuck out of them, we used to do 90% on them, okay? Back in the golden age, yeah, it was the 50s, just the 50s, the 40s. We were, or probably the 30s as well, I think, we were taxing them 90%. 90, okay? And these are the 50s are the years that are looked at as the golden era, right? And all this stuff, right? So why was it so great? Why was there so much progress? Because the government had plenty of money from taxing the rich people plenty, right? And nobody's even talking about taxing them 90% now by any stretch of the imagination. I'm merely using that as an example, okay? So if you're scared of Bernie, you gotta be rich. And then you also got to be ignorant, because your rich isn't going to go away with the Bernie, okay? He's not. He's FDR 2.0, okay? And look at history and look at FDR and, okay, this video got way longer than I was ever going to expect it to. But peace, support Bernie Sanders, and peace.